We want our children to grow up to be fully comfortable with their Islamic identity. They need to be comfortable with who they are, not afraid to say, I'm a Muslim and I'm proud to be a Muslim. That doesn't mean that they shouldn't also be proud to be American, because that is what they are as well. And it is our responsibility to help our children feel comfortable with that identity.
The main objective of this talk show is to discuss and highlight how to protect our children through back-to-school journey, regardless if they are in public or Islamic school.
Salam School in the year 22-23 is preparing a lot of good stuff for its students. One of the things that Salam School and ISM have joint ventures on were adding the expansion to the elementary school.
I grew up in the United States. All of my schooling was received here in the United States, from preschool until law school. So I am familiar with what it takes here in the United States, or what are the challenges that exist here in the United States. Something that I try to instill in my students to make them want to feel comfortable as Muslims, regardless of what their background is. I want them to be happy. I want them to be focused. I want them to understand that there's nothing inconsistent with being a good Muslim, a good American, a good student here in the United States.
Assalamu alaikum, this is Dr. Mushid Hassan. I am on the Elmbrook School Board in the Brookfield Elm Grove area. I've been a volunteer with the Elmbrook Schools for the last 20 years or so of my time here in Milwaukee. I wanted to talk about ways in which families that are utilizing the excellent public schools that we have here in Wisconsin can better leverage the resources that are available to help maximize their family benefit. We can talk about this more in depth during the course of the evening about how best to position yourself for what comes after high school, whether it's trade schools, whether it's going off to college, whether it's thinking about even college and beyond. And being able to position yourself to have the strongest resume in that regard is important, so that you add on the right extracurricular activities, potentially athletics, potentially other co-curricular activities, work experiences, summer experiences, and doing all these things so that we're able to make sure that you are maximizing your educational experience.
As we have all heard before, that knowledge is power. And I think when it comes to Islamic education, this couldn't be more true, because the world is coming after the hearts and minds of our children. And it's the Islamic knowledge that's the ultimate antidote, the ultimate stabilizer of their identity. And that's why our Prophet ﷺ said in a beautiful hadith in Bukhari, مَنْ يُرِدِ اللَّهُ بِهِ خَيْرًا يُفَقِّهُ فِي الدِّينِ. When Allah intends special goodness for someone, He grants them the deep knowledge and understanding of this religion. And this is what it's all about, folks. Bringing Islamic knowledge and amazing mentorship together. I think those two are the ultimate stakes in the ground for ensuring that, inshallah, 30 years from now, these masajids will still be full, buzzing with Islamic activity and attendees.
I'm Dave Petrick. I'm the athletic director at Salam High School. I've been here about 20 years, and boy, we've come a long way. Not only from an academic standpoint, as most of you know, we are a 5-star school on the state report card, which is just an extraordinary accomplishment from an academic standpoint. But athletically, we had some outstanding teams last year. And actually 2 of our teams in the new Lake City Conference were conference champions. We are conference champions in boys basketball. We had a record number of wins, most wins in a row. And we are also conference champions in track, which was outstanding.
My name is Coach Cass, and I've been coaching basketball here for 6 years. The program's really grown over the years, not just basketball, but volleyball, soccer, track. And I think it gives the girls a great opportunity to not only represent their school and their community, but themselves on the court.
Salam School and ISM have invested heavily in bringing our instruction into the 21st century. Now we have computers in every classroom, smart boards in every classroom, and we're trying to offer a very well-balanced brand of education to our children.
We believe that there are 4 elements to reach our goals to strengthen our children. Number one, which is the student themselves, the way they be focused and responsible through this journey back to school year. And the second point, the family support, so they can provide guidance to their children through this journey. The third important point, which is the positive environment inside the school. It's very important for their educational and for their moral. The last point, which is the community role when it comes for educational, recreational, spirituality, all these programs that we provide to our children through the year to make them know who they are and what exactly their mission and where they're supposed to reach by the end of the year.